Coming in this morning, she's going to be performing live for us to get everybody in the mood. Sian, thanks very much indeed. Now, this might not put you in a good mood, this next story.
No.
Because if you're getting ready to head off to work wishing that your working day started later, then we may have just the excuse you need for your boss.
That might put you in a good mood, having the excuse. One of the UK's leading sleep experts says forcing staff to work 9 to 5 is like torture, and it's threatening our health. Here's Philippa Thompson.
From the moment he clocks in, young Dennis Stacey will find life one long hustle until he goes home at night.
In the 1950s, jobs were often for life, with millions of people employed in factories, mines, agriculture and the public sector. The average working week was 48 hours. There were no smartphones or emails, and work was left at work. Fast forward a few decades and many companies not only offer flexible working, but they're ultra comfortable too. Which, if you believe the research, is the way to go. Because these 9 to 5 hours are apparently a bad way to make a living, making us ill, exhausted and totally stressed out. The answer, we're told, is not to start work before 10 a.m. Staff at this media agency don't have set hours, and thanks to today's technology, they can work from home. In the office, they brainstorm in a number of chill-out areas where sweet treats are in constant supply, and so is the coffee. But are they more productive for it?
If you're really enjoying yourself at work, you're going to do a much better job, and ultimately the business is going to benefit and the client's going to be happier.
Being really flexible and letting people, be adult and do the right thing enables us to do the great work we do.
In terms of modern business, working to 9 to 5 just isn't really feasible.
But taking a break isn't always easy when we're at the mercy of our technology. It seems maintaining that work-life balance, whatever time we start in the office, will always be an hour-by-hour challenge. Philippa Thompson, Good Morning Britain.
Dr. Hilary joins us now to discuss this. Well, I thought up until now the problem was with night shifts or working, during time when you don't get a lot of sunlight. But now, apparently, the problem is if you're working a regular, conventional 9 to 5 day. Why?
Well, absolutely. Well, the Oxford academic that we're talking about, Dr. Paul Kelly, is saying that our body clock has always been out of sync with 9 to 5, and that actually, if we're age 10, we should be starting school not till 8:30. If we're 16, probably our best intellectual achievements are created if we start around 10, and if we're a university student, about 11. Well, no change there, eh?
Well, is that just because they won't get out of bed, teenagers and university students, or is it?
He's basically saying our body clocks don't function as efficiently as they should by working too early in the morning. Now, he says that we could improve school performance and grades by 10% if we moved school times, which is quite a statement to make, although in his own experience he's actually proven that as a head teacher in the past. So it's really interesting. However, my view, and that of probably several other cynics, will be that it's a lifestyle issue more than work or a school issue. And if we just turned off our mobile phones and TVs and got to bed at a reasonable hour, we'd probably all get up refreshed in the morning. After all, it's the early bird that catches the worm, and there is a satisfying feeling of having done half your day's work when everyone else is still getting up, don't you think?
Yeah, we know that. Right. We know that.
Dr. Hilary, thanks very much indeed. 6:41.
We're giving you the chance to become ITV Daytime's first ever millionaire. Andy Peters has been test driving the millionaire's lifestyle, what a gig, in Mallorca.